The Muslim Invasion and Conversion of Asia, a historical overview. In the vast tapestry of Asian history, the spread of Islam stands as one of the most significant and transformative events. From the 7th century onwards, Muslim invasions, trade, and cultural exchange reshaped the continent, influencing regions from the Arabian Peninsula to the Indian subcontinent, Southeast Asia, and even Central Asia. But how did these conquests and conversions unfold? Join us as we explore the story of the Muslim invasions and the spread of Islam across Asia. Map of the Arabian Peninsula, 7th century. The map shows the rise of Islam in Mecca and Medina, expanding outwards towards neighboring regions. It all began in the Arabian Peninsula in the early 7th century with the revelations received by the Prophet Muhammad. After his death in 632 CE, the caliphs, or successors, began a series of military campaigns to spread the Islamic faith. The first wave of expansion saw Islam's reach into the neighboring Persian and Byzantine empires, paving the way for future invasions into Asia. Inter Courtyard, battle scene, 8th century. Arab and Persian forces clash in the heart of Central Asia. Dust and chaos fill the air as soldiers charge. One of the earliest and most impactful expansions took place in Central Asia. The Umayyad Caliphate, under leaders like Qutayba ibn Muslim, launched campaigns into what is now modern-day Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and Afghanistan. This region, home to powerful cultures like the Sogdians and Bactrians, saw both conquest and assimilation. Map of the Umayyad Caliphate's expansion into Central Asia. The map shows key battles like the Battle of Talas, 751 CE, where the Umayyads clashed with the Tang dynasty of China. A turning point came in 751 CE at the Battle of Talas, where Muslim forces defeated the Chinese Tang army. This victory solidified Muslim influence over Central Asia, opening the door for further spread of Islam into the Silk Road regions. Inter Palace, Indian subcontinent, 12th century. An imposing sultan gazes over maps of northern India as his advisors discuss strategy. While Central Asia was being transformed, a new front for the spread of Islam was opening in the Indian subcontinent. Starting with the early Arab raids in Sindh in the 8th century under Muhammad bin Qasim, Muslim rulers began to establish themselves in the region. Map showing the rise of the Delhi Sultanate in northern India. Cities like Delhi, Lahore, and Multan are highlighted. It wasn't until the 12th and 13th centuries, with the establishment of the Delhi Sultanate, that Islam began to deeply embed itself into Indian society. Successive invasions by Turkic and Afghan rulers, such as Mahmud of Ghazni and Muhammad Ghori, led to the creation of powerful Islamic empires in northern India. Mosque, prayer scene, Southeast Asia, 15th century. Merchants and locals gather in a mosque for prayers. Outside, ships unload goods at the harbor. In Southeast Asia, the story of Islam's spread is different. Unlike the military conquests that marked the expansion in Central and South Asia, Islam reached this region through trade and diplomacy. From the 12th century onward, Muslim merchants from the Arabian Peninsula, India, and China brought not only goods but also their faith to the islands of Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Map of the Malay archipelago and the trade routes connecting it to the Islamic world. Key cities like Malacca and Aceh are highlighted. By the 15th century, Islam had become deeply rooted in maritime Southeast Asia. Muslim sultanates like those in Malacca and Aceh were established, fostering a rich fusion of Islamic and local cultures. This peaceful spread allowed for the conversion of entire regions, and today, Indonesia is home to the largest Muslim population in the world. Interstudy, scholar discussing modern times. Islam's spread in Asia is a story of both conflict and cooperation. While military conquest was a powerful tool in some regions, trade, intermarriage, and the appeal of Islamic law and spirituality also played major roles. The adaptability of Islam, able to accommodate local customs and traditions, helped it thrive in such diverse cultures. Map of Asia showing modern Muslim-majority countries. Countries like Indonesia, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and others are highlighted. Today, Islam remains one of the most influential religions in Asia. From the deserts of the Middle East to the islands of Southeast Asia, it has shaped civilizations, culture, and the lives of millions. The story of its spread is one of diversity, resilience, and deep historical significance. The spread of Islam in Asia was not just the result of military conquest, but also of trade, culture, and the adaptability of the religion itself. Today, Islam is practiced by over 1.8 billion people worldwide, with a significant concentration in Asia.